Welcome to the Any Key Video Show, the place and platform for indie creatives. I'm your host, Kenny Any Key Moore. This is a gospel music episode. My guest has a new EP out. Before we get started, would you do 3 things for me? First, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Coach_ANYKENY so you can check out other episodes of the show. Second, follow me on social media at Coach_ANYKENY on Instagram and TikTok, and Keeping Alive the Music Collective on Instagram and Twitch at KANM Collective. On the Facebook music page, Any Key Music, that's spelled capital ANY, capital KE, lowercase b, lowercase n, and capital Y. And third, go buy our music at keepingalivethemusiccollective.bandcamp.com. All right, my guest is backstage and ready to go, so let's start the show. Before my guest joins me, let's check out a clip of his music. Here's Justin Cox, Ascend, on Any Key Video Show.
I'm ascending to a higher place. A higher place in God. I'm ascending to a higher place. A higher place in God. Help me say, I am ascending to. Make that your confession, to a higher place. A higher place. Make that your decree wherever you are. I'm ascending. Ascending to a higher place. A higher place. Come on. This is a prophetic word for somebody. Say, I'm going to a higher place in God. A higher place in God. I am ascending to.
All right, now joining me is Justin Cox. He's a new artist out of the Maryland area. He just released a new EP. You just heard a clip of one of the singles from the EP. He's performed on showcases with John P Kee, as well as part of the inspirational music experience during Stellar Awards weekend. So let's bring him on to talk about it. Justin, welcome to the show. Thanks for being on. How you doing?
Hey, Kenny, thank you for having me. Wonderful to be here.
Yeah, man, a pleasure, of course. And then, of course, we got to shout out our guy, Gabe Tyus, Mr. Keep Pushing. He was the one that recommended you to me, and so here you are. So glad to have you on.
Hey, thank you, man. Thanks again.
Yes, sir. So let's get right into it. So whenever I have an artist on for the first time, I always start the interview off with this question. Here it is. Tell me your earliest memory or the moment you fell in love with music.
It was when I was about 13 years old. That's when
Okay.
I got the job as the minister of music at
Wow.
Centerpoint Baptist Church. And I was a little early in playing, so I wasn't really that skilled yet. So pastor took a chance on me, um, invested in me, and now today you see me releasing music, traveling, and giving God the praise. So that's when I knew music was going to be something I was going to do for a long time. Because not only did I have a job doing it, but I saw what music can do for people and heal them in their mind, their spirit in various ways.
Yeah, wow. That I think that's the youngest that I've ever heard of anybody being a minister of music. So, uh, talk about how nervous, or talk about the anxiety or the tension that you had to have it to even accept a position like that.
Oh yeah, it was challenging because it was also a Baptist church. So you know the
Oh yeah,
Baptist church, they
yes
love the
sir,
hymns,
yes
they
sir,
love the hymn book. So
yes sir.
I had to I had to put away the Hill song and pick up the hymn book, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, sir. And listen, you got to see. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, so
Yeah.
and I go to shout out to St. Paul Church of Jacksonville, which is St. Paul Missionary Baptist Church. Bishop
Uh-huh.
John E. Guns, and Doc, you got to know how to line a hymn.
For real.
Got to know that a charge to keep, a God to glorify.
Hmm. That's
'Cause,
it.
listen, man, they don't play about those hymns. You said it right.
Uh-uh.
You said it right. So listen, here's a tough question. I need your top five greatest male gospel singers in no order.
Uh,
So I'll take a little
top
pressure off.
five.
No order.
Uh, I'll be honest. So Micah Stampley,
Okay.
um, William McDowell.
Okay.
Um, can we count Kurt Franklin? I mean, I know he's not a singer per se, but I'll put
Disrespect.
it in.
I'll let you have it. It's your
uh,
first time. I'm gonna let you slide.
uh, I would say Jeffrey Golden. I like Jeffrey Golden.
Okay, that's cool.
Um, we gotta go last. Let's say, oh, Smoky Norfolk.
Okay, that's a younger generation list for sure. So that's probably 2000s and well, Kirk is the 90s, but the rest of those guys are more in the 2000s. So I'm gonna
Hmm.
give you mine, and I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
I'm an old head. I just turned 53 on the 16th.
Yeah.
So okay. So first, no order. Fred Hammond,
Okay.
Daryl Coley,
Yeah.
um, Rance Allen,
Oh yeah. Can't forget Rance.
Rance Allen, um, John P Kee,
Okay.
and for my fifth, I'm going Jason Nelson.
Ah, that's a good list.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, and it's hard because that's the one thing about gospel music is it's some singers, it's some singers in gospel music,
Yeah.
um, and because church folk are tough or rough. If you ain't if you ain't
Yeah.
hitting
They
it or you ain't it, they will
they ain't
let
gonna
you
get
know.
with
No, no, sir. They will turn the page and shut you down and
you.
make you rethink whether or not you called the ministry.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. So listen, let's switch gears a little bit. And I'm a foodie, so and you're from Maryland, so I need your top five spots to go for crab cakes in Maryland.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Carolina Kitchen, of
Okay.
course.
And
Uh,
give me the location as well, if you can.
well, they got two locations. So it's one in Roger Street, Landover, and then they got another one in Forestville, Maryland.
Okay.
Uh, I would say Cameron Seafood, which is in Hyattsville, Maryland.
Okay.
Uh, what's another spot? What's that lady name? Um, I just had a food the other day. It was uh, it's this spot just opened up, but it's in Forestville.
Okay.
Um, hey, what is that lady name? Elma May. Elma
Okay.
May.
Okay.
Fourth, uh, I like Red Lobster. So that it's common, but I like Red Lobster crab cake.
Really?
Uh, yeah.
I thought as a Maryland guy you would be a snob and say that's not the real thing.
And fifth one, I would go with uh Joe's Crab Shack. It's a little further, but it's
Okay.
right in Pasadena, Maryland.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we had a Joe's Crab Shack here in Jacksonville, well, by the beach.
Really?
Yeah, but well, they're all over.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're all over. But I think that one closed. But I'm gonna give you
Oh,
one you
okay.
left out.
Okay.
G&M. Are they still open? G&M?
G&M. Where is that one?
It's more closer to Maryland. Oh man. But it's more kind of closer to Loyola of Loyola of Maryland off of 40, I believe it is the highway.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
yeah, they have these
Yeah.
crab cakes, man. That's all you need. It's so
Yeah.
big, like you can't even eat the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Well, Baltimore beat out DC food every.
Oh, see, I'm not touching that because I got family in Baltimore, then I got family right outside of DC, so I don't want no problems. I'm not doing it.
But DC
Not,
got some spots though. But I don't know. That's a debate for another day.
yeah, definitely. And then I'm in the another seafood hub in terms of Florida and Jacksonville because
Yeah.
we have the crab boils. So
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, but yeah. All right, so we had enough fun. Let's get ready to take a break. And on the other side of this break, we're going to get into Justin's into the new EP, as well as talk about the backstory on the single Ascend. So stay tuned, and we will be right back.
Nelly's joyful treats, the best way to eat. Sweet taste of soul in every bowl. It's the best in town. Custom cakes of crown. Place your orders to eat. Nelly's joyful treat. If you want the best, forget the rest. Flavor in every bone, sweet taste of soul. From custom cakes to soulful plates, you want to eat Nelly's joyful treat.
This is me at 19 years old making mediocre beats. I was working a job and I was making $0 off of my music. This is me now making industry quality beats and making what I made in a year back then in 1 month. If you're a music producer who wants to make better music that people will love and sell your beats, loops, and sound kits online independently, I'm about to show you how I 3 times my 9 to 5 income and improve the quality of my music, all while having nothing but a laptop and a phone. My name is Eben. I'm a platinum music producer who's made a full-time career out of selling my music online, and that's allowed me to work with artists like Lil Durk, Rod Wave, Lil TJ, and many other Billboard charting artists. Some huge problems that you and other struggling producers are having is that your beats just aren't industry level. And that's why artists and producers just aren't using your beats and loops. And then, even if you improve the quality of your beats and loops, artists and producers still won't respond to you because your social medias just aren't attractive. Another huge problem that producers have is making beats and nothing ever happens with them and they just die on your hard drive. Your career will stay stagnant this way because you have no plan. And a lot of producers are scared to post themselves and their craft. And you'll never attract the audience this way because no one will ever know who you are. One way of doing this is making a bunch of beats in a bunch of different subgenres, aiming to connect with any random artists or producers with more followers than you, exporting low quality beats and just hoping for the best, aimlessly posting beats on BeatStars and just praying that someone buys them. And the rest of the beats we make just sit and die on our hard drive and nothing ever happens with it. My method is making beats and loops in a specific subgenre and then maximizing that lane. Then we perfect our beats and loops in that subgenre and then build our brand around that niche. We maximize our social medias with professional appeal, and that way we're attracting artists and producers that actually want to work with us.
I don't know what to do. I'm ready to quit. I am at my breaking point, and I feel like this is it. I want to scream. I'm tired of this pain. I can't let go of the hurt and shame. Who can I call in my time of need? I feel overwhelmed. I need relief.
So keeping alive, new music. Ladies, are you ready? Here we go. I want to know.
Make sure you follow and like Nelly's Joyful Treats on Instagram and Facebook. Go place your orders and use my code AKVS so you can get 10% off that sweet taste of soul. Producers, go follow Eben on Instagram at Eben on the Track, which is spelled EBON, and make sure to use our code AKVS for 25% off when you enroll in the 111 Academy. And go download our new singles, Cry for Help and Really Want to Know You, on Bandcamp. And when you do, if you include your email address or cell number, I will send a thank you email or text from our business line. All right, we are back with Justin Cox. And Justin, so let's get into the single Ascend.
Yeah.
It's very vertical and intimate in terms of worship, right? So tell me the backstory on how it came together creatively.
Oh man. So the song came from when I was just in prayer, seeking the Lord, and I wasn't even intending to just write anything. And then the words just came, I'm going to a higher place in God. And God gave that word to me, but I also felt, and he gave me the go ahead to say, write it as well for other people.
Hmm.
Because a lot of times you go through this walk of Christianity and there's a lot of negativity, a lot of people speaking negative over you, downing you, saying all type of crazy things. But you have to keep saying to yourself, I'm going to a higher place in God.
Hmm.
You know, I'm going to wherever Jesus want me to go, whether that's higher in my finances, higher in my mental, higher in my ministry, higher in my faith walk, whatever your higher place is, just know it's gonna get better.
Okay. Yeah, and that's real because everybody wants to, if they, if they're really trying to do this thing the right way, they want to get to a higher place. They want to get to a closer place. So they want to have a closer walk with God. They want to be able to mature, right?
Yeah,
And the things of God. So the fact that you actually put pen, well, it's old. I'm old school, but pen to pad or
yeah,
type it in your phone or however you did. I think that the song really relays the time that you spent with God. You can hear it.
yeah.
Yeah, you can hear it for sure.
I
So,
actually still like writing on the pad. I like
do you?
writing instead of typing. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a
I feel
mix.
like it's way better.
I'm a mix, like because I could get an idea for a song at any place at any time. So
Yeah.
I do like either it's a voice note where I'll hum something into my phone, or if I
Mm-hmm.
get an idea for a song, 'cause especially like in worship, I get ideas for songs all the time.
All the time.
So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So I gotta have my phone handy, so that I could. But then also to your point, when it comes down to actually writing the rest of the song, then it's usually it's pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's that's the fun part of creativity is that one you got to be open to it because you never know when it's going to come, and
Oh
then
yeah.
second the actual hearing the finished product of what you heard in in your time with God, the inspiration and all of that, seeing it all come together and hearing it sonically, like that's a high that can't that you really can't you can't really describe it.
Yeah. Because the first time I bought the song to my producer, we were trying to figure out where to go, how to take it to another level. And you heard the song. It goes from a worship moment to a high praise moment. Because, you know, we were trying, okay, we got that song, we got that part. Now it's time to take it to another place. And then I said, okay, God, what's the next part? Then he gave the word no more bondage, just
Mm,
freedom,
mhm.
salvation, all in the name of Jesus. Because when you're in that higher place, you're expected to not experience bondage, just freedom, salvation, all in God's name, because that's what He is, you know?
God, oh yeah, for sure. There's, where the spirit of the Lord is, there's liberty. So all we got to do is get into His presence, and we can get whatever we need. So you mentioned your producer, so that actually leads me to my next question. Is there anyone else besides your producer you want to shout out that you worked with or collaborated with to create the song?
Yeah, shout out to Tone Burgess, who was the vocal producer of the whole project. Um, Background singers James Murphy, Courtney Thorpe, uh, Khalil Barnes, who played bass, Zion Barnes, who was the
Oh,
mixing engineer,
okay.
uh, what's his name? Roderick Holcomb, so AKA Rod on drums. Uh, oh yeah, my guy Pierre Taylor on guitar, and my guy Corey Smith, who did the mixing and master.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to the team because you need you need a team to be able to really bring the fullness of your idea to go from pre-production to production to post-production. Like you need a team of people. It's not too many people that could do that by themselves.
Oh, I said the wrong name. Chris Lewis, mixing and master. Chris
Okay,
Lewis.
okay.
Yeah.
And so, this is the first. This is a single off of the EP. Talk about the EP, and then talk about some of the other things people can listen to when they go to check it out.
Um, to be honest, man, I think what you can expect from this EP, man, is to leave refreshed, leave more faith focused, leave more confident in God, knowing that you are going to a higher place in your relationship with God, in your walk with God, in your faith walk, in your devotion, in your intimacy with God. And it's funny how God puts things together because uh the first title is a sin, then it goes into I need you, beautiful place, and then climb. And so all those things tie together
Mhm.
for the listener to understand that not only are you going to a high place, but you're also um, allowing God to help you through the process. Because sometimes us in our community, we don't like to get help. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But but you have to go to God because the scripture says all of our help comes from the Lord. And so when we allow God to minister to us, he can give us the strength to go forward. And that's what I think this project will do for anybody. So if you can listen in to while you're driving in your prayer time with the Lord, anytime, it'll bless you.
Yeah, and I think what was really wise on your part was that you stayed within the theme, that everything, all of the songs, weave together to paint a picture, as well as, because sometimes as creatives, man, we can just dump all our ideas and be all over the place. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
glad that you stuck to you had a plan, you had a direction in which you wanted to go, and you stuck to it. So that's really smart.
No, thank you, man.
Yes,
All
sir.
glory to God.
Absolutely. So, we were talking a little bit about it backstage. You had your first Stellars Weekend experience. You were part of John P Kee's showcase. So, talk about that, and tell me some of your fondest memories or fondest things that you remember from that time.
Okay, what you want first, Stella's or John?
Which one did you do? You did John P Key first, right?
Yeah, I did him first. Okay, so I'll go with that first. So first time going to John, um, now I listen to all his music, but never met him in person.
Hmm.
Never seen his church.
Hmm.
Wonderful church, wonderful
Right
people
in the hood
there.
too.
Yeah, yeah, right in the hood. And just to see um the impact that he does, not just for artists too, but for the community of Charlotte as well. And just hearing, a lot of different people, members of his church, talk about him in such a way that just speaks volumes, right? And
Absolutely.
you know, he's a pastor with no scandal, right?
That's
And
that's big. No, that's big today, man.
because these pastors getting out of hand.
Man,
But pastor with no scandal, great character, great people person, willing to talk to anybody. I mean, anybody. If you walk up to him and say hi, he would stop what he's doing and talk to you. I thought that was very well because some people when they get to a status,
keep it
they think
real.
they bigger than
Absolutely.
the program. And we all people at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Whether you rich or whether you poor, what I mean, we all bleed red.
That's
So
right.
um just talking with him. And the crazy thing was, I was the first act up.
Oh
So,
wow.
like, I ain't had no time to prepare.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They said, all right, Justin Cox comes to the stage from Landover, Maryland. I said, oh, all right, time to get up. And I was a little nervous at
Of
first.
course.
And because I'm like, I'm singing in front of John. Like,
Yeah, a legend.
my idol artist.
Absolutely.
But as the performance went on, it went away and it got better. And then when I talked with him backstage and got his picture, he said, "Man, I know you were a little nervous, man." But he enjoyed my music, enjoyed my ministry, and told me keep going. God got great things for you. And that was just a blessing to me to hear him here because I'm like, this is a legend. So for him to
Absolutely.
tell me that is like I'm in the right direction.
Yeah, that had to be so encouraging. Yeah, yeah. So, you go to the to the John P Kee showcase to the inspirational music experience. So talk about that.
Inspirational. So I was about maybe the 10th or 15th act up, but as I was experienced the other music, it was a great experience because it was their what I learned. It was their eighth annual one, and it's always hosted by Carlton Cofield,
Hmm.
and um, and it was a great time, man. Getting to see getting to see Jamal Roberts, uh, Jermaine Dolly.
Yeah, he's a
Who else
regular.
came by? Sam Franklin. I got to meet with her. Um, and even even Jamal Roberts' manager. I got to talk with him as well. But it was a great experience, a great time, man. And I definitely, if I get the chance, I would do it again.
Yeah, a couple of maybe 2 or 3 years ago, um, I went when the Stellars was in Atlanta. To their that probably was their fifth, I think, maybe fifth or sixth. I can't remember, but
Okay.
what I do remember is it was packed. I saw my guy Josh Copeland there, Martha Munizzi, Teresa Hairston, Jermaine
Oh
Dolly,
wow.
um, Jason Claiborne was there. He did a couple of songs.
Mm,
Shout out to Naja Scott and Divine Anointing. I know they were there at
yeah.
Inspiration. So that's when I first heard them do the Total Praise remix, and my mind was blown.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, that listen, man,
Yeah.
I
That
remember.
Nod Scott is
Oh,
praise.
her musical mind is just different.
Yeah.
So to take a classical song like that and speed it up and add all of the dynamics to it, it's just amazing. But I said all that to say that one, they make sure that everybody that's scheduled to hit the stage, everybody hits the stage. Right? They
Oh
give
yeah.
everybody an opportunity to, showcase their ministry, their gifting, their ability. Um, so, um, but it's a long day. That's one thing I did remember because I was there from the beginning to the end.
To the
And
end.
bro, I
Yeah.
think we started at like a little after 12 or maybe 1 o'clock, and we went
Hmm.
to almost like 5 or 6. And
Yeah.
by that time, I was out of gas.
Nah, for real.
No, but again, reason being is that like I previously stated, they make sure that everybody that was scheduled to be on the stage, they give them that opportunity. So salute to Carlton, salute to Gabe Tice, and there's one more person I can't remember their name, so forgive me if you see this. But that team, they've been doing that and they also do it at I believe they do it at the Dove Awards in Nashville as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, yeah. So how did you connect with Gabe?
So I remember him always being in the scene at like all the major live recordings, concerts, when he lived in the DMV.
Hmm.
And so I reached out to him because I was looking to just basically at first do some promotion for my album that just came out. And from there we just grew into a working relationship. He manages me now, and so he helped me get in a lot of those events that you saw at the Stellar Awards, uh, the John P Kee Showcase, and just been a real mentor in helping me figure out the industry because a lot of people don't want to help you if they don't think um not even if they don't think if they feel like you are a hindrance to them, they're not going to help you. But Tyus is way different. Like
Absolutely.
I call him almost every day. I ask him questions. It's kind of like a brother relationship, if that makes sense.
No,
Big
it
brother
totally
relationship.
no, it totally makes sense because I was managed by Gabe for a couple of years, so I know exactly what you're talking about. He pushes the people that he represents. He tries to create as many opportunities as possible for the people that he represents. I can't tell you how many, besides yourself, how many other artists I've that have been on my shows because I did a audio version of this show for about 5 years, 5 or 6 years, and then
Okay.
transitioned to video. But Naja, I met her at, like I said, I met her at Inspirational Music Experience.
Hmm.
Blue Lucas is
Yeah.
another one that I met through IME. But the list goes on. Josh Copeland through IME. So again, the list goes on and on. So he's Mr. Keep Pushing for a reason because he tries to push everybody, um, even if he doesn't represent them. So like because we don't. He's not. He doesn't manage me anymore, but he still is like, "Yo, can I send? You still doing a video pod?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm gonna send you some artists." So he sent you me.
Right.
On
Exactly.
me you. So yeah, shout out to Gabe and everybody at Keep Pushing. There's a lot of other people that do this, that push independent artists that push and try to create platforms and opportunities. You got people like Gerard Holmes, who I'm sure was that you probably ran into him, but you didn't know. He's here in the state of Florida with me, down in the Tampa
Okay.
area. He has a Florida Gospel Music Awards, where he gives awards to, independent artists. You got the uh, Dallas Tony D. Frazier, um,
Okay.
who who does radio promotion. He's my radio promoter. So for the
Okay.
ad that you just saw for Really Want to Know You, he's been doing radio promotion for the song, and it's already on the charts and climbing quickly. So any indie artist that and any indie artist that's looking for radio promotion, I send them to him because he's that dude. He's got like 7 clients that he's got #1 records for. So
Yeah.
but I said all that to say is, especially as indie artists, we are the machine. So
Yeah.
you got to have people that advocate for you or push for you when you can't necessarily reach certain audiences or for certain platforms or certain markets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because it get rough. It get rough
Yeah,
out here
yeah,
in
and
this music
expensive,
industry.
and expensive. So the
Uh-huh.
more that's why I created this show, as I call it, the place and platform for independent creatives, because you're not going to get on the Breakfast Club as an independent artist. You're not going to get on $1 million worth of game as an independent
Hmm.
artist. You're not, going to get on Club Shay Shay. And it's no shade to those guys. It's just that those platforms are for major artists.
Yeah.
So if we don't create a platform for ourselves, then who will?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So let's, as we get ready to wrap up, um, tell me what's next for you, and then tell my audience how they can connect you on social media.
Okay. So what's next? Is if anybody's in the Nashville, Tennessee area, I'll be out there at the Dove Awards, at a couple of showcases. So if you guys are in the Nashville area, shake a hand, meet a friend, I'll be there. Next coming up is my new single, which is going to be released later near the Dove Awards, which is More Than Enough.
Okay.
I got that inspiration because I was just sitting at work one day, and God just whispered to me, I'm more than enough, because God can be more than enough for whatever you're going through. People may think that they need the drugs, they need the alcohol, they need this, but God will minister to you and say to you, He's more than enough. He's all that you need to get through life. And so that'll be coming out near the October month. And if you want to stay connected, you can follow me at the official Justin B. Cox, which is on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all social media, YouTube. And stay connected, man, because I believe God, like I said before, is taking me to a higher place. And so I want you guys to come along for the journey and see what God does.
Absolutely. So, listen, Justin, man, I appreciate a few minutes of your time. Wish you all the best with the EP and the next single that's coming out, and have a great time in Nashville at the Dove Awards. I just literally just got back from Nashville.
Oh, wow.
Monday. Yeah, yeah. My family lives in that area, so
Oh,
um,
okay.
so yeah, just got back from there. But hopefully, prayerfully, well, I'll see you next year at the Stella Awards because I definitely plan to be there.
Okay.
And thanks for being on the Any Key Video Show.
Hey, man, thank you for inviting me.
Yes, sir. All right. That's going to be it for this episode of the Any Key Video Show. I want to thank Justin Cox again for joining me. If you have any questions, comments, or like your brands and services to be advertised on the show, or if you want your video to be featured on the show, send an email to kanmusicpub@gmail.com. Again, that's kanmusicpub@gmail.com. You can become a patron on my Patreon page. Just go to patreon.com/ANYKENY to get exclusive backstage access to new episodes, free show merchandise, and new music. Or you can order merchandise from the online store at kanmcollective.threadless.com. Again, it's kanmcollective.threadless.com. Shout out to all my patrons, people who have ordered merchandise, have purchased, downloaded, or streamed music. I really appreciate your support. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Coach underscore ANYKENY and follow me at Coach underscore ANYKENY on Instagram and TikTok. Follow Keeping Alive New Music Collective on Instagram and Twitch at KANM Collective. The Facebook music page, Any Key Music, that's spelled capital K, capital ANYK, capital KE, lowercase b, lowercase n, and capital Y. And go by Cry for Help and really want to know you at Keeping Alive New Music Collective.bandcamp.com. So until next time, remember, be positive on purpose.